Men paying for it. Okay, I think we all know what it is. So let's go ahead and check this out.
And with this guy, I was having this conversation with this guy, and the topic of men paying for it came up. He was basically saying that as a man, if you're dating a woman and you're taking her out on dates and you're pursuing her, that if she ends up having sex with you, you essentially paid for it. Now, I've heard.
I gotta disagree with that. I know a lot of guys have that sentiment when it comes to dating women. This is my thing. Let me coach you guys up a little bit, right? If what you want is to have sex with a woman, don't take her on dates. A woman that is interested in you just as much as you are in her, she will come right to your house. And if that's your intentions and you let her know, if she's with it, it's going to happen. But if she's not with it, then okay, on to the next woman. Don't waste your time going on multiple dates just to get sex from a woman. To me, like, that's one of the dumbest things you could do. Going out on a date is for two things, right? It's, okay, I'm a guy, I just met this woman, I want to get to know her, but I also want to see how she acts in a public setting, right? I want to see, her mannerisms, how she treats the waiter, the things she talks about, and all this different stuff, right? And the other type of guy is, I want to go to this place regardless, like this restaurant, this movie, or whatever, and I just would like to have some female company with me. Those are the only two reasons you should be going out. You should not be going out on dates or one date, multiple dates, or whatever, just to get boxed. Like that just doesn't make sense to me.
Men say this thing before, and I don't even want to say I understand it, because I kind of don't. Like, I guess I get what the point is, but it's weird to me that so many men, I'm not even going to say men because I've heard women say the same thing. It's weird to me that so many people have this thought or have this ideology that if a man is pursuing a woman, that he is essentially paying for sex if it were to happen. There is a plethora of reasons why.
I mean, the reason why a lot of guys think like that, from what she just said, is because of the manosphere and the red pill space. They teach you that's having kids and having sex is like the only two things that a woman is good for, right? And a lot of guys go off that ideology, so they feel like if sex is what you want out of a woman, whether you're going up on dates or you're paying for it outright, men think that you are tricking regardless. So they're in like a damned if you do, damned if you don't, because they just see it as a transactional thing, which relationships, they are transactional. Don't get me wrong. But my thing is, if you're with a good woman and you're going on dates and you're paying for it or whatever, then you're going to get more back from that woman than just sex. And unless that's all you want, right?
This is a weird thought process to me, but the main reason would have to be because there are literally women, not shaming, but there are literally women in this world who do that, who you can take out and they're okay with the even exchange of you paying for dinner tonight, I'll sleep with you, or you're buying me jewelry, I'll sleep with you. They're okay with that transactional type of.
Those are called whores, okay? For y'all that don't know, and for the women that are in denial, I just seen a bunch of Instagram models going back and forth with each other over this. Like, if you are basically selling yourself or escorting yourself and you're just only doing it to get monetary gain from those guys, then you're a whore. That's just what it is. And like, don't look at it wrong when someone calls you an escort or a pro or whatever they want to call you, 304 or whatever. Like, that's just what it is.
Relationship. So to opt in women who don't look for this transactional type of relationship, to opt them in to this mindset of, well, I'm pursuing you, so I'm paying for it. It's to me, it doesn't matter how much money you spend on a woman when you are dating her and pursuing her, because if she ends up wanting to have sex with you, I guarantee it's not because of the amount of money you spent on her. Sure, there are some women who, yes, but there are also some women who don't think like that. there are some men who have this transactional mindset, but then again, there are also some men who don't have this transactional mindset. And on one end, it makes it seem like women only have sex to offer that is valuable. On the other end,
and don't get me wrong, that depends on the type of man you are, right? It depends on the level of value you're able to extract for women. If you're a guy that leads with your wallet and you kind of got everything set up and you don't need a woman to kind of come in and help you out with anything in your life, then that just might be the only thing that you want for her in exchange for whatever you're doing, no matter what type of relationship y'all have, right?
It makes it seem like the man who has this transactional type of mindset, it makes it seem like because he has money, he feels like that's the only thing that is of value within him or to him. That's the only part of him that is valuable, which is
that's a big thing. Because I mean, again, more manosphere talk is the only things women care about is LMS. Like that's what they say: looks, money, and status. And I think looks being the most valuable because sexual attraction is the most powerful type of attraction. Like, your money is cool and all of that stuff. But if she, doesn't find you sexually attractive, like that relationship is you're not going to get the best you can from that woman. But there's also other things that play energetically that a lot of guys don't talk about.
The only reason why a woman would have sex with him, which is why a woman would be interested in him, which is why a woman would give him the time of day, because of the amount of money he has, not because of anything else within him. Me personally, I feel like any person, I'm not going to boil this down to a man or a woman thing, because like I said, I've heard both sexes say the same thing. People who automatically have this type of mindset, to me, it comes off as if you solely put value in the amount of money that you have. It takes away the value that you have as a person. It takes away anything else that you could possibly.
And to be fair for men on that point, a lot of times when men go out into the world, it's not even just women that we're trying to date, right? It's everybody around you judges you. Almost like society, we live in a capitalistic society, so you're being judged constantly by the amount of connections you have, the amount of money you have, what can you do for other people. Like those are the things that a capitalistic society sees like as value in a man. So a lot of men, that's just how they move. They don't believe that they can find a woman that will be with them through thick and thin, and it doesn't really matter how much money they have. But it's definitely out there. It's just far and few in between nowadays, especially in Western society. People have become so materialistic, and on both sides, men and women. Women, they definitely, it's like the same thing, right? A lot of women feel like that there isn't value outside of their looks. That's a lot of women feel like that, and on the opposite end, a lot of men feel like there isn't value within them outside of their pockets. So
bring into a relationship, and that's weird. But on like a self-worth level, on like a confidence level, on like a self-love level, that's weird. I was having this conversation.
Yeah, man. Hey, I never tell a guy what he should do with his money. If he wants to spend it on box, I say, hey, it's better off to go ahead and get an escort than, try to get a regular girl and taking her out on dates and hoping that you get some. That's never really the way to go about it. I find it best that when you aren't really caring about it, that's when you get it the most. And if you're going out on a date to see what a woman is about, or like I said, you just a guy that you want to go to this restaurant, you want some female companionship, and you invite a woman to go with you, like all that's cool too. But yeah, man, taking women on dates and all that stuff just to get boxed, I don't see that as the best option for any man, to be honest. Let me check out some of these comments. It looks like a lot of paragraphs over here. Bonto said all relationships are transactional. The base of relationships, platonic or romantic, is the underlying transaction. So romantic relationships are transactional for the relationship to be a good one. Yeah, I mean, all relationships are transactional, but like I said, it's about what are you getting back as a man, energetically and also physically, from like that woman. Like, do you feel like it's worth it? And that's gonna be different for every guy. Rysol said he rather just pay for an escort than mask it as going out on dates. Like I said, that's probably the better way to go about it. But hey, you want to roll the dice of spending a bunch of money on dinner and going home, blue balls, then hey, that's on you, man. That's another paragraph. They are so transactional, but when you straight up ask them to pay, they look at you crazy. Yeah, I mean, like a lot of people find it taboo. I guess they rather just mask it as, okay, I'm going on a date, or the woman would rather mask it as, oh, you're getting my time and I'm being around you. Oh, he bought me this bag, so I might as well give it up, right? If what you said was true, the coffee date wouldn't be an issue. That coffee date thing, I think that was just that one random woman. Most women, like I said about that, like most women don't care about what the activity is. They just want to spend time with you. If they're making a big deal about you wanting to do a certain type of activity, then you already know that's not the woman for you, bro. Like, you gotta let these women talk, hear what they say, and a lot of times they'll cross themselves off your list for you. Like, you don't even have to do it, bro. But let me know what y'all think about this whole conversation down below, man. As always, I love y'all. I'm out.
I just wanna be great just to be great.